Hello everyone, my name is Abu Bakr Salim and welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, we are going to create a very simple program to calculate factorial of a given number. Now, factorial is basically a formula that is present in maths and it looks something like this. In this formula, the factorial of 5 is calculated by multiplying 5 with all its preceding number till 1. So the factorial of 5 is 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. And the result is going to be 120. Similarly, 4 factorial is equal to 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. And the output in this case is 24. Another example here is 6 factorial is going to be 720 and we have calculated by multiplying 6 with 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And what if we have to calculate the factorial of a number that user is going to enter? In that case, we are going to multiply the number with its preceding numbers up till 1. So first of all, you have to identify that what is the starting point in every case. So you can see in the case of 5, the starting point is going to be 5 and the ending point is going to be 1. In the case of 4, the starting point is going to be 4 and the ending point is going to be 1. In the case of 6, the starting point is going to be 6 and the ending point is going to be 1. So you can see that in every case, the ending point is 1 and starting point is the number of which we are going to calculate the factorial. So we are going to write the program in which a user is going to enter a number and we have to implement this formula somehow using a loop and we have to calculate the factorial of that number. So let's get started. So for this program, first of all, let's create a variable and I'm going to name it num and I'm also going to create a number result and I'm going to assign it a value 1. Now you must be thinking why I have assigned a value of 1 to result but I have assigned nothing to num. Num is basically the number that a user is going to enter, but result is the number in which we are going to multiply again and again. So if you assign nothing to this value, then C will assign it a garbage value and you will not be able to get the correct result. If you assign 0 and you keep multiplying it with another number, then the result will not change. It will remain 0 because if we multiply something with 0, it turns into 0. So we have to change the value from 1. That's why we have assigned 1 in result. Now I'm going to solve this program using while loop, but first of all, let's make this program interactive, and for that I'm going to print a message, enter a number, scanf and percentage %d and percent address operator. Num is the variable whose value I'm going to get from the user. So the starting point in every case was number. So let's create a variable I and I'm going to assign it the value of number. So while now we have to repeat this loop if until the value has reached 1. So the value should be greater than or equal to 1. And for that, I'm going to write the condition if I is greater than equal to 1, not 0, 1. So there is an error and we have to remove it. So now you can see I have implemented the condition. Now I have to multiply the number again and again. Before that, I'm going to use this result variable and I'm going to multiply it with I, because I is the variable which is containing the value of number and it will be decreasing after each iteration. So I minus minus is the statement that I'm going to use here. And once the loop has been terminated, at the end we have to print the result. So factorial is equal to percentage, and here I'm going to print the result. So let's execute this program and let's see either it's working or not. Let's suppose I have entered 5, the output should be 120, and yeah, we are getting the right output. Similarly, if I have entered 3, the output should be 6 because 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 is 6. Similarly, if I have entered 6, the output is going to be 70. So whatever the number user is going to enter, it is going to print the factorial of that number. So it's a very simple program. Once again, one thing that I want to mention here is that you can have a different logic and you can think differently and you can solve this program differently. This is only an idea that I have provided to you, and you are not forced to follow this idea, to follow this logic. You can create your own logic, and that is better. So I will suggest you to solve this program differently. Just have an idea that how I am doing it, and then try to solve it yourself. In that way, you will learn more. Coding is something that you can learn if you practice again and again. If you practice more programs, if you think differently. So that's the most important thing in coding. So one thing that I want to suggest you here is that keep trying and keep think differently. So if there is any question, I'm always here to help. You can ask me in the comment section, and if you have liked my content, please press on the thumbs up button and please subscribe the channel.